The Fort Garry Hotel, a grand structure of elegance and history, opened its doors in 1913. This luxury accommodation, designed in the chateau style by Montreal architects, catered to the elite railway travelers of the era. Over the years, the hotel underwent various changes in ownership and renovations, evolving into the Fort Garry Hotel, Spa, and Conference Centre that we know today. Yet beneath its sophisticated facade, the hotel nurtures a spine-tingling secret. It's said to be haunted, specifically room 202, which has been the epicenter of numerous supernatural occurrences. The first recorded haunting dates back to the mid-20th century, when a woman reportedly took her own life in room 202. She was in the throes of despair after receiving news of her husband's death, after getting run over by a horse and buggy. From that day forward, guests staying in this room reported a series of unexplainable events. Some have awakened in the dead of night to the sight of a spectral woman dressed in a ball gown, weeping at the foot of their beds. Others have experienced chilling feelings of despair and sorrow washing over them, seemingly from nowhere. As the years rolled on, the incidents became more frequent and more terrifying. In the early 21st century, a couple reported waking up to find their bed surrounded by a pool of blood. The hotel staff, upon investigation, could find no source or explanation for the phenomenon. Then came the haunting of 2012, when a member of the Canadian Senate stayed in room 202. They reported seeing a dark figure looming over their bed in the early morning hours. When they turned on the lights, the figure vanished, leaving only a chilling sense of dread behind. Despite these eerie happenings, the Fort Garry Hotel continues to welcome guests from around the world, offering them not just luxury accommodation, but perhaps a brush with the supernatural. It stands as a testament to the past, a beacon of history and a hub of unexplained phenomena. To recap, the Fort Garry Hotel, with its opulent architecture and rich history, is also home to some of the most chilling ghost stories. From the tragic tale of the woman in room 202 to the unexplainable pool of blood and the haunting figure seen by the Canadian senator, the hotel's supernatural occurrences have intrigued and terrified guests for decades. So the next time you find yourself in Winnipeg, Manitoba, perhaps you might want to pay a visit to the Fort Garry Hotel. Who knows, you might just have a spectral encounter of your own. But remember, in the hallowed halls of this historic hotel, you are never truly alone. For more true Winnipeg ghost stories, listen to Giving Up the Ghost podcast.